6-yard line.
Ready?
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. He goes to the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
Bills 46-yard line.
Finds him on the crossing route. Now, this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Walker on first down. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To throw, here's Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Get it!
Moreau throwing on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Walker reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
On the return, here comes Davis. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
56, 56.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Cook. That 2nd down and long is only going to manage a yard. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. And they've decided they're going for this on 4th and 1. They'll go. Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about the depth finder on my fishing business. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Ty Johnson now to return.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the air. It's Allen after the pick. He finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Offense in the hurry up here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Complete beyond the marker. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down. First and goal, Buffalo.
Cook is in for the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now Prager on to send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Darnold buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Here's Darnold, first and 10. Finds Cup once more. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Second and inches at the 25-yard line.
This is Walker on second. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. First and 10, Darnold. Truck pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Walker now. It's going to be third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On the jump.
Bill's going dime here on third down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's the backup. First throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Trying for it with Milrow. Shoves one away. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Go set. Set.
They'll try and punch it in. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal. From the gun, Milrow escapes out to the left, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime.
What a great moment to celebrate and possibly educate this rookie as well, Kate. That's just tremendous effort. He shows off the speed that he has. But they'll go look at those tablets. They'll figure out if there was somewhere to throw it. And he showed you right there when there's not. Well, this kid can run.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner, netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
At their own 33-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
56, 56.
Allen now on first down. Shakir with the grab. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down 6.
Back to throw it.
7-yard line.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're going to face third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
He'll throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Prater on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Play fake, Darnold. That's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That gives the Seahawks the first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's Darnold to throw. To the left and pulled in by Cup. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready, set.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's a gain of 11. And the Seahawks.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
1st and 10. At the
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 35.
Milrow from the gun. Flush out to his left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. Right up the gut. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Headed out right.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack. He's also denied a gain of any kind.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. To the air. Milrow getting out to his left. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Allen looking to throw. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's brought down after a short gain. So we're through 3 here. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, Allen to the air. Right back to Kincaid, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for Bills. 1st down.
Allen gonna throw again. Finds Kincaid. And this play is nearly gonna reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
56, 56.
Gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
To the air again, Allen. He finds Kincaid. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Looking inside the red zone. Connection made to Coleman. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Here's to the hurry up here.
It's now second and 7.
To throw again, it's Allen. He brings it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within one score at the fourth. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Nick Emanwari. Through the defense he goes, room to burn. He's at midfield. 30, at the 20. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Keeps the score, Seahawks 29, Bills 21.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Young on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go now.
Milroe looking to throw. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
Let's go, let's go, let's
Moving
go.
quickly, trying to get set.
Gain of 7 brings up second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
From the gun, Milroe. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
It's now third down.
Now.
Working quickly here.
Buffalo 80. 18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks up by 8.
Ready up.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Milroe now to throw. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That's a pickup of 9. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First down now, ball at the 33. They give up the gut to Walker. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Seahawks have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth.
Three touchdown games aren't unusual for a quarterback, but we normally see him through the air. His QB's legs have been a problem for this defense today.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now.
36, Bills 21.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
On the return, here comes Davis. Good work so far. He's got room. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That is Nick Imanwari. And the Seahawks bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination?
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Tre'Davious White.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's got it inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now a try to keep a sliver of hope alive and make things a 1-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. There's a screen now for Walker. Blast through midfield. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's good.
Got to be pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
The give now to Walker. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Puzzle up to 7. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores. Running near the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Allen. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And they get this down to the 28. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Trying to force one through there. So now it's going to be third and long. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
56, 56.
One final shot here. On the move, headed right. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left. So a positive note at the very end in this loss. The Bills can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week, like you said.
And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. They'll recover, still with it. And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they win for 2 right there, Brock. It's fetched down to a one-possession game. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Running is Walker. This driver's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Play fake, Darnold. He rolls to his right. Brought in, big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Now Walker dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Lady, what's up?
Now Darnold off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. No throw, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Myers' kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
From where they started that drive, Kate, 3 points, kind of feels like the minimum they expected. But I know this, a little scoring can lead to a lot more.
It's Brashard Smith now with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Complete out to the right side. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd down. It's Mahomes. That's him on the quick hitter. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Offense in the hurry-up here.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They're going for it with Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Another throw for Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Again, Mahomes to throw. That pass is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yellow.
To the air on 3rd and long. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
First down.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And now it's 3rd and short.
Yellow.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it. Picked up by Julian Love.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside their skull. They read the call, and you're set up perfectly to counter it.
Rutger on now to kick this one away. Here's Derink Young to return this. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cooper caught the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defense.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Chiefs will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
Oh, Cook. Just loved that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think for that effort.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long, they're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he's in for 2, and an 11-point lead for his team. Butker on now to kick this one away. Young on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Here's Darnold to throw. It's caught, Barner. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And again, it's Darnold. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here we go, son. Go, lady. Set.
Now Darnold, 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as they're gambling.